Hello everyone. Oh my goodness, I'm still having to, I thought we're not doing this admitting thing. Good evening everyone. I believe we are already recording, so I'm going to just keep admitting people as and when. That's very off-putting. Okay. Oh my goodness. Good evening. Happy Monday. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Is anyone on here that can tell me a way of automatically allowing people to enter this, or? It's really confusing. Okay, I'm going to make a start. Sorry, everyone. It basically, people are waiting to get in and I have to keep clicking them in. So hopefully we're good to go. So happy Monday, the 13th of May, everybody. I literally have the worst baby brain. So if I start talking about something totally not on point, just please bear with me. My name is Regional Vice President Jade Brimfield, and I am your trainer and host for this evening. So I'm going to jump straight in and share my screen. Just 2 secs. Where's Carol Sutton Houghton. Just very quickly, do you know a way of allowing the participants just to always come in without me having to keep admitting them? I'm just worried that if I share my screen, I'm not going to see. You're on mute, darling, Carol.
It's supposed to be set up already, I think. That doesn't help, does it? But
no, I know. Okay, it's not letting me do it. I'm keep having to add people in, so I'm going to just have to go to share my screen now. I'm sorry, everyone. Right, let's just crack on because we are delaying things. Right, so good evening, everyone. As I said, my name is Regional Vice President Jade Brimfield, and I am your host this evening. Can you all see my screen? Give me a nod. Awesome, thank you. Thank you, I can see some thumbs up. Fabulous. So I'm just going to make sure, let's just have a little look. Okay, let's get cracking. So, welcome to McCarthy and Wells Nation Training. I am your host, Regional Vice President Jade Brimfield, aka Brimmers, and let's have a massive warm welcome for all of the new consultants that joined in literally the last week or last couple of weeks because we had our nation training. So, huge shout out to Joanne Smith, Louise Colpin, Rebecca Collins, Hayley Hoops, Netta Spahio, Barry Beach, Hissam Eldada, Win Bell, Thomas Noble, Jackie Pierce, Olga Pavlovicini, Claire Wilkinson, Jack Barrett, Sarah Brennan, Mario Mazzarella, Christina Mark, Caroline Matthews, Tracy Manns, Debbie Bellhouse, and Kelly Kerr. Huge hello and welcome, you guys. Oh, let's turn some music on. I was a little. I don't know if you can actually see my screen when I do that. I'm so not technically savvy. Oh, and there's my presentation. Let me move. Okay, so just a few bits of housekeeping. We go over this every week. Please get your diaries out right now. Get your calendar out. These need to be in your diary. We want you to utilise what's available. So every week online, we have our Monday Night Nation training, 8 o'clock, 8:15 or 8:30, depending on your region. And then we also have Tuesday, 9 p.m. all team call, which you're on tonight. So massive well done to you if you are on here. Tuesday night, 8 p.m. we have success stories in our Hello Future page. They're leaders telling their story, explaining their, you know, what happened, how they got to where they need to be, and interviewing one another. Then we have a live DA, which is basically information about the business. You want people to know about this business. It is the best business in the world. So you want to add them on there. And it's amazing for time leverage, guys. There's no excuse to say you can't get somebody to an opportunity meeting because they're available online. And on Thursday, at the 30 Days to Healthy Living overview group, we have, the 30 Days to Healthy Living, which basically explains exactly what the program is all about. Friday evening, 8 p.m, a product favorite. So great opportunity, product through to business, through to the 30 days. It's available online for you guys, so utilize it. Next is just a reminder that obviously the 30 Days to Healthy Living program, this is an incredible program if you're new, that basically is available to your clients every 2 weeks, the first and third Monday of every month. It's ran by volunteered health coaches to help your clients, with the help of you, work their way through the 30 Days to Healthy Living and achieve incredible success with their health, weight goals, whatever that may be. And then we also have an amazing 7-day body cleanse group on Facebook, which is run every week starting Monday. So if somebody just wants to hop on and purchase the 7-day cleanse, we've got this free support group which just gives them added value, and that's what we're all about in Arbonne. So add them into there and they get some meal plans too. Let me just see if I can, hang on, here we go, admit all. I can get them in, fab. Right. Next, we have our just Discover Arbonne presentation. So guys, these are local to where we're based in Stamford. And these are basically, the Hastings DA is the first Wednesday of every month. We have a Stamford DA the second Monday of every month. Get them in your diary, calendarize them, duplicate them all the way through the year if you're like electronic diary or whatever. Second Thursday of every month, there is one in Nottingham. Third Wednesday of every month in Peterborough, third Thursday, Camborne and Cambridgeshire, and third Thursday we also have Leicester. So just go there, guys. These meetings are put on by your leaders to basically be the living proof for prospects that the business works and how it works, and hear different people. We should go and support them, because if they're not supported, we can't continue to put these events on for people. More participants, sorry guys, I'm just keep admitting all in. Here we go. Okay, so just to shout out then, the Arbonne Nottingham DA, we have one at Sandy Acre, the next one is May the 28th, and in Bridgeford it's June the 13th. The next Leicester DA is May the 23rd, it's not on here, but it is May the 23rd. So Incredibles, we're going to talk about new products. Arbonne Derby DA, the next DA is the 29th of May. It's amazing that we've got all of these after GTC, so absolutely get these in your calendar because you're going to need them. And on the 21st of May, Tuesday, is the Kettering Discover Arbonne. Northampton Discover Arbonne is 5th of June is the next DA date. And Fenland DA and Easttree, the next date for them is the 25th of May. Fantastic. So there are loads of dates there. Please just jot them down, get them in. And of course, our incredible nation training, which is held the first Monday of every month in person, is at Stamford, and it's hosted by our gorgeous Regional Vice President Jen Cowie and Exec Regional Vice President Laura Leggett. So get that in your diary now. Get childcare, 3rd of June. So powerful, these meetings. You need to be there. We also have I believe, I don't know if anyone wants to pop in the chat, but literally the final tickets are available for the McWells Leadership Academy. We have the incredible keynote speaker, Victoria McHugh. She's 27, National Vice President, built a business over 2 countries, moved to the UK, didn't know anyone. She is absolutely a powerhouse. You pay so much money to go and see her train. You need to get a ticket, and I know that this has been opened up to sidelines now, so if you haven't got your ticket already, just go on, find the link tonight, ask your upline, ask away to get that link and just book your ticket. It's £20 now for your ticket. So it's like a whole day of training for £20, which is so cheap. And then the next quarterly incentive meal. Who's going to be at the next incentive meal? The 5th of August. Yes, Catherine, saw your little cheeky hand there. Yes. So what are we doing? We're promoting. We are rogering our business. We're going for bonuses. Guys, go for the meal. Like, it's paid for by your VP. You're rubbing shoulders with leaders. You're getting to talk to people about what's working well for them. And that's what's going to grow your business. So just make that your mini goal within your ultimate goal to be at these meals. Okay, so just quickly checking there's no other bonuses. Roger, no. Promotions. All the promotions are going to come after GTC, that is for sure. Fabulous. Okay, let me just shut this down. So I am, as I say, your trainer for this evening. And let me just make sure. Is there anything I've missed? Any Roger Bannister, any bonuses, anything? Does anyone want to pop in the chat? Amazing training. Jade, can you add people training? Oh yeah, 2 more. Go to meeting topic to edit or schedule meeting. Oh, I may have to do that later now because we're all into the training. But yeah, I think everyone's in. Just shout at me on the chat if anyone is waiting. I think everybody's in. And we're on 44 participants. There we go, lucky number. Right, so my training this evening is all about the importance, oh, hang on. I may just have to shift you about before I do this. The importance of events. Oh, one more. If anyone is unmuted, could you just mute yourself? Don't know if it's me. And I thought this would be really, really poignant because of the fact that you're probably seeing already that half of the team are on their way or already in Vegas. And it's a huge destination event that our company puts on. Myself, I'm going on Wednesday morning. And I'm super, super excited. And this topic has to be one of my ultimate, most passionate topics ever, or subjects, and something that probably the whole Brimmers Nation literally tell me to shut up all the time, because I just bang on all the time about going to events. And I wholeheartedly believe that I am the biggest promoter of events, and I always make sure that I'm the one to lead from the front and to be there, because I can't tell other people to do that if I'm not going to lead from the front. So I'm going to talk about 4 fundamental reasons why events are so powerful and why we should be there. They literally are the most pillar, the cornerstone of success in this business. And I really, really strongly believe that. And you will hear from, I'm going to talk to you about some leaders as well that also in the network marketing profession really talk about the importance of events. So number 1, belief. We have to build belief in this business. You need to have belief in the company. You need to have belief in the system. You need to have belief in the product. In order for you to promote something, you have to really believe in it. You have to believe in it. You have to believe in it in your heart, that it's the right thing, it's the right business, that you're absolutely in the right place, that the products work, that the products are scientifically tested, that the products are literally number 1 globally. You have to believe it, because when you are talking to people about the business or the product, you have to believe that what you're saying is the truth. Otherwise, you're not going to be authentic. You're not going to have integrity. And going to events is about you building that belief, 100%. And also, it's the value. Sorry, I just shut the door. It's the value that you get from, in terms of this belief. It's a value to your prospects, and it's a value to your clients, and it's a value to your team as well, building that belief. If you don't have the belief, how do your prospects know about it? How do your clients know about your belief in the products? And how do your team know, whether you're a team of 1 today or whether you're a team of 100, I don't care. They need to know that you 100% believe it, because they joined because of you and your vision in the first instance. So you absolutely need to have that, and it needs to be the most powerful thing. Number 2, relationships. I don't care what anyone says, we are absolutely in the relationship industry. Network marketing is 100% about relationships. And to be honest, it's not just about network marketing. I don't care if you have a bagel shop or a coffee shop or a hairdresser's or you work in sales or whatever it is. Your business or your success is about having great relationships. If you're not engaging with that value to your clients and not delivering that value and caring on them and responding to them and building that relationship with clients in, say, a shop or your customers, you know that they're not going to expect to come back. The same thing goes with your team. You want to basically be at these events because these events help you build the relationships. You want to have a rapport with people. Online and technology is amazing. Look at us tonight. We're all on this call. It's fantastic. We can do it, but you can't touch my arm. I can't put my arm around you when something really poignant's been said. I can't connect with you in that way. And having that rapport one-on-one is so much easier than this kind of Zoom like vibe, this group meeting thing, connecting in lives to trainings or whatever it may be. You don't get that. And you don't build those friendships with people. You know, you want to have that mutual respect and mutual trust for one another, whether these are people that are in your immediate team, so within your region or your area or your district, or whether they're sidelines. Have that mutual like respect, that, you know, that trust with people that you can open up or you could ask their advice. That's what a relationship's about. And you want to, I know that I absolutely have bonded so well with people that have started this business with me, and they stayed with me right from day one. And that's because it's understanding what's going on in their life, their family. Danny Wells is absolutely an ace at this, you know, and Fiona, they are incredible leaders. They build relationships, they care, they ask about things going on. And you want to know in your sideline, like what's going on in their life and be part of something. And finally, in terms of a relationship, you absolutely want to have that relationship with the leaders, with the mentors, with the people who are making stuff happen, with the people that are earning the income that you want to be earning. You want to be talking to them, making yourself known. Being at the events is only going to encourage you. And I know that amazing area manager Lucy Woodward said it's amazing coming to these events, isn't it? Because now people are talking to me, they know my name, they're saying hi to me and giving me a cuddle. That's so powerful, especially in an industry where you're on your own. So we are in the relationship business, not only with our clients one-to-one, rubbing bellies with those and making sure that we love on them, but also with our team, our sideline, and the mentors and those people that we want to look up to because they've gone first and they're achieving the things that we want to achieve in our business. Number 3, you're not by yourself. This business is not by yourself. So in the first instance, let me just, more participants. Let me just try and get them. Oh, okay. So I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Can you see that my participants thing on there or not? No, okay, cool. You can still see my slideshow. That's good. Okay, so in this business, it's really, really important to know that you're not by yourself. We are all self-employed. We are all business owners. We are all entrepreneurs in our own right. We're not employing anybody. This is our business. But it's going to events is basically so poignant to know that we are in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. Especially in the beginning, when you haven't really made any money yet, and you felt like you're the only one who actually saw the vision. You're talking to people and no one's really getting what you're saying. No one's really wanting to be sponsored. No one's joining your business. And then you get to the point where you're doubting your decision. You're doubting whether you've made the right decision. Was it even true what somebody said? You know, are these incomes even possible? Going to events, it's that proof that there are so many others that are in this business that have made this decision, and that your vision and your intuition and that gut feeling that you had at the start when you said yes was correct. And that's what it's about. You know, it can be a lonely place. And if you don't go to events and you continually think, oh, things aren't working for me, or I can't really get to that, or I can't do this, you're going to be in this like downward spiral where you feel that you are on your own, when actually it's the exact opposite feeling. You want to do the exact opposite of what you're feeling like you should do. You want to go to the events, you want to push yourself out the door, because as soon as you've been there, as soon as you've been at a DA or whatever it may be for you, it's going to just literally change your energy. It's going to change your energy, and you're not going to feel like doing it if you're in that space, but it's absolutely the thing that you should be doing. Oh, sorry guys, here we go. And then number 4, the training and recognition that you get from events. It honestly is the magic glue. At these trainings and recognition, you're getting training from me tonight, you do get trainings online and they're recorded and it's great. But in person, your training, the training you're getting of how to build your business, learning about the products, learning about the ingredients within the products, hearing that scientist's voice about the ingredients in the products and how well they work and why they've been put together in this way. You're learning about how to prospect, how to follow up, how to build your business essentially. All of this is important. We don't go into network marketing like leaving college. There's no uni degree about network marketing, or there should be, or there may well be now. But most of us joined following a career, or we're still in a career, or whatever that may be. You have to learn. If your company put on training for you to be a better salesperson, to learn how to follow up with people, to prospect new businesses to sell to, you have to go, and you would do that, and you would welcome doing that to be better and to earn more money or to earn more commission or whatever that may be that your company is putting on for you. So you absolutely need to think of yourself as that company. What would my company do? Would they invest in better training? Would they invest in the employees? You're the employee of your own business. So invest in yourself and know that you need to constantly go to learn new things. You know, I've not sat for ages and ages reading up on the source about why our protein's so good, or why Digestion Plus is important, or why we don't like mineral oil, or whatever it may be. I've just been to trainings and I've heard it over and over, and I've heard it from people's voices, and it makes me feel passionate because I believe in what they're saying. I've got that belief in the product, I've got that belief in the business, and I have to absolutely go away and share it with people, because that is our mission with Arbonne. We want people to be healthier and happier. And there's nothing more positive and uplifting than doing that with people. And also in terms of the recognition, you seeing people go before you and be recognized for something that you haven't yet achieved makes you believe that you can achieve it. Seeing so many people in the industry achieving what you yet haven't achieved makes you believe that you can achieve it. So the recognition, being recognised, where else? What are the culture? What are the job? Are you absolutely stood up and praised for going into promotion, for you working your business and earning more money, and everyone being celebrated? That is so powerful. And it's so powerful for you to help recognise other people, because when it's your turn, you would want people there supporting you too, whether they're in your team, whether they're your sidelines. Like, it's just the community, and it's what we do as positive, uplifting people to be there. So trainings and recognition is the magic glue that binds these 4 elements together, and that's what you get at events. So there are 2 incredible leaders, one very US based and one very EU based. And their names, if you've not already heard of them, are Eric Worre and Fraser Brooks. 2 non-generic, am I saying this the right way? Non-generic network marketing professionals. So were once previously in network marketing and now have taken themselves away to help train people in the network marketing industry. And I've took a few notes from this, and this is the difference between those who make network marketing a success and those that make network marketing a non-success. And it's only down to us. So without doubt, technologies can help us connect with people. I would say it's amazing that we're able to do these trainings every single Monday, but nothing replaces the power of meeting somebody in person. That touch, that connection, that voice, the eye contact, the excitement, the energy, you know, nothing can compare to that. Nothing's the same as sending a video or doing a voiceover. You know, you can't see that person, you can't feel their energy, you can't see their body language as well. And some people will argue that destination events like AAC, GTC are a dying industry. People don't go to them anymore. People aren't willing to travel because everything's like very technology based and we can watch things online. But in the words of Eric Worre, is that all I can tell you is that those people are not at the top of the business. So the people that are saying that and that saying destination events are dying, those people are not at the top of the business and they are not the top income earners in the industry. So who do you want to follow? Are you following the leaders that are actually at these events that are doing well and that are earning the money or that are promoting year after year? Or are you watching the people that aren't going to these events? And both Eric Worre and Fraser Brooks so passionate about events and going to them, both hot on building businesses online and, you know, moving with technology in the digital economy. But events are still so powerful. So if you look at the top income earners in Arbonne, sorry, I'm just going back through my notes now, I'm digressing. Yeah, so as I say, if you look at the top income earners in Arbonne or of the network marketing industry, they all use events as a pillar to build their success. They all go to events, they're always there because there's something about events that's just, they're magical, aren't they? Has anyone been to an event and literally just felt numb? Because it's impossible. You go and you hear the music and the room and the lights and the stage, and it's just that focus, like it gives you that time to just focus on your dreams. You're away from the normal world, like all the stresses and strains of paying bills and like childcare or whatever it is. Like you can just focus back on there and you just literally have that total immersion of you being in that business while you're in that business, away from normal life. And that's why events are important, because it's so easy now. I imagine like probably 50% of you has had a text message on the phone, or like you're checking something else or whatever, because it's so easy to be distracted in that environment. You can't be. It's so magical. And then what it does is it gives you time to go home, you've reevaluated, and you go and do what's necessary to move forward with your business. You build strength from the events. So someone will say something in that presentation or that training, and it will literally it will be that thing that will change your life or change your business, that one thing. And someone may have mentioned it before and you've not heard it, but in that event, there'll be something that's said. And I guarantee I'll have a moment in Vegas, because honestly, I've gone back through all of my aha moments, as we call them. And I've had hundreds, and I can't think of one aha moment that I've not had from an event. They've all been whilst I've been present at events. So what have I done? At an event, I've given up blaming other people for the success of my business. At an event, I've committed to coming back as a new level or a promotion higher. At an event, I've decided to basically go to the top of this business. At an event, I've stopped being a victim and stopped moaning about what's not going right for me. I've decided to take ownership. At an event, I've decided to do whatever it takes. What else have I put here? Oh, at an event, I've realised that no one else can stop me or my success. All of these aha moments, all of these drive and commitment and enthusiasm and passion has come from being at an event and just having that that magical moment that you're in. So, so I can't think of a significant moment that wasn't from an event. And also, what else do we get from them? I think I've possibly said the word event about 1 million times, but we're going to keep going with it. You get validation, and like this, it's social proof. It's that validation event because you're seeing other people that have made that same decision as you. So many times in my business where I've looked at other leaders and you aspire to, you look at people's backgrounds or where they're from or whatever it may be. And I believe that I'm in the right place and I believe in my gut. It's just that validation, that revalidation that that I've made the right decision and it feels good. You leave feeling like good about it and you don't care. You're like Iron Man, literally, like anyone can say anything to you because you know you've made the right decision and you're around those people that also believe it too. And you also see how other people have overcome their fears and achieved things, which makes you believe you can do it too. Like I know that people have started off and they've been nervous and I've heard them speak like on stage, and then the following year they've spoken again and they're like completely different person. They've like so personally developed, and it makes me believe that one day I'll be speaking at AAC or I'll be speaking at GTC, and I know that I'm getting better every time because I'm overcoming my fears. If I know they can do it, I know I can do it too. Also, just to finish, well, not finish, but just finish this part, the positive peer pressure you get from events. Now, peer pressure sounds like a scary thing to say, but it's a positive peer pressure when I know for me, I'm setting myself a goal. It's something to strive towards. It's a deadline that next time I go to an event, I absolutely want to be like in a different position in my business. So whether that be the next promotion up, that's what the events give you. If you're kind of feeling stagnant in your business and you've not moved for some time, be really honest, like have you committed to going to the events, and have you committed that next time I'm coming back in a completely different position? I'm not sitting, you're almost sick and tired of being where you're at, and that it's that positive like peer pressure of going back and improving and going back with more people, but your team's going to be bigger. I am really sorry, I'm pregnant and I keep like hiccuping mid-sentence. Yes. So, and guys, we would be daft, or I would be like delusional to say that to not agree with the fact that we do live in a world where majority of people are not so open-minded and not as positive and, probably a little bit negative about when it comes to network marketing. It's not, it's not that, and that can be really discouraging at times. So if you're not going to things, or you're not being around the people that are telling you it's right, you're just constantly going to believe, and then it's going to literally be chipping away, chip away at your self-esteem and your original vision as to why you started this business, because we are surrounded by the majority of people that perhaps aren't so open-minded and perhaps aren't so positive about it. So the leaders in general in network marketing know exactly how powerful the events are for you, and how powerful they are to promote to your team and encourage them to go. And they always look to grow that number. So year on year, I know that I've been to Vegas for 3 years. In the 3 years I've been in my business, and each year my numbers increased of the amount of team that are coming, which is amazing. That was always been my goal. And it makes sense, because the more people you have going, the more successful. Just break it down. If you imagine you've got consultant number 1, and she's got a team of 100, and you've got consultant number 2, and she's got a team of 100. Consultant number 1 promotes it like mad, talks about it, tells people how important it is, and absolutely 100% of her team go. A consultant number 2 mentions it a few times, and just a handful of her team go. It's undoubtable that consultants 1's team, or the team in general, are going to have far more success than the other team, because they're all there, they're all hearing that in the same way, and you can't get that energy from someone telling you secondhand from a training. So the secret is to personally be committed more than anyone else on your team to be attending events. You have to be the pillar stone. You have to be the house that stays and go to them events. Whether you've promoted it and not a single Billy is going with you, you go because you're showing up for everybody else. And it means basically never missing an event. If you're really serious, which I imagine most of you are, you're on this call on a Monday night, you're serious about building this business, and there's a reason why you said yes to Arbonne. Means you never miss an event. So let's just go on and look at what events we've got going on, because if you haven't already written down the notes of the housekeeping that I went through before, here are just some updates. So what's going on monthly in Arbonne? What's in your diary? Because I 100% know that leaders in my business and myself, or other VPs that are on this call, will be on these, or at least going to one a month. So weekly Zooms. Great, guys. You guys are on it. I'm so proud of you all for showing up tonight on a Monday night, 9 o'clock. You know, it's a long day, it's back to work, and you're showing up for yourself and your business. So hats off to you. Nation training. It's on. We know the dates. Make it a mission to be there. We are so open in Arbonne that it's a family business. If you've got to bring kids, then bring them. It's not ideal sometimes, but we do whatever it takes. Be it nation training in person, have that feeling. And then discover Arbonne's. I've gone through the ones that are local, but if you are in Canada, I've got teams, international teams as they're growing now. You know, we are able to find you local DAs to go to one a month, just one a month. I absolutely will go to at least one a month. If not more. And that is a commitment that I make to my business. And because I learn so much already, I've adapted RDA, you know, 3 or 4 times because I'm hearing other people doing it and I'm liking what they're saying and I'm writing notes down and I'm training myself, to be a better speaker. So go to the events because you need to know that Discover Arbonne off by heart, speak to other people and find out what they're doing. So there's this Facebook page called UK Opportunity Meetings. If you're new or you're not in that, I suggest you go, type it in, add yourself in, and it tells you all of the UK meetings that are happening all the time. So you can just search where you are and it will show you the next meeting. What are the destination events? So we have the McWells Leadership Academy I've just spoken about. If you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets. If you've not once posted this in your WhatsApp group and promoted it to your team, it's your responsibility, not your VPs all the time. If you're an area district, if you've got anyone in your team, you need to really be encouraging each other to go because it's what's going to help you all build together. I can't see the chat in here, but I will have a little look at the chat later. And then also what else have we got? We've got the product training events and district manager training events. So as you know, we've got our next product training on the 1st of June, which is going to be talking about the new products in depth for the UK teams. So get your ticket for this, be there, like understand what the products are. You just having the power of taking notes of one new product and then going to record a video for your clients or writing it down or whatever it may be, or you'll just trigger, you'll think, oh my goodness, Mary needs this product. I need to contact Mary about this product. They're really, really powerful. So the product training, and then throughout the year, there's district manager training events as well, put on by corporate. AAC, pop in the chat if you have got your ticket for AAC, because Arbonne are making it so super easy for you to be there. They're breaking the payments down into like more months to make it more manageable. And it's on the 6th to the 7th of September. Guys, this is the UK. You're going to see everyone else in the UK who is in this business, who is making it work, believing in the business, understanding it's a reputable business. Like, you have to have that belief in there. And then obviously finally GTC. So we are going to GTC and we are really, really super excited. And you're going to get loads of messages from people. You're going to hear recordings of trainings from people. But what are you doing? If you're not already committed to going, where are you at? Like, there is still opportunity for you to be able to listen to the trainings. So I'm just going to play a video about why GTC is so important, because this is the global conference for our company.
Life is limitless. You can do whatever you want and be whatever you want to be. I think to me that's what I think I love that Arbonne spills into so many areas, not just business, and it's like you can just do anything you've ever wanted to do. There's no limit with Arbonne.
I think it's amazing when you get this many people fueling off that energy, and it's important to just pass it on.
You climb a hill and make it to the top. So much energy, it just won't stop. You gotta make the cause you're part of something bigger now. You don't stand down, just you stand tall. Stand tall. You don't give in, just you give up. Give it up, because you're living this. Take off and jump in. You're living this. Oh, what you think. You're living this. Make own it to change the world.
I mean, how can you not feel inspired? And just in the words of like Eric Worre, one of the greatest benefits of being involved in network marketing is the person you'll have to become in order to rise through the ranks. I don't think people don't talk about that benefit enough. Your personal growth doesn't affect you; it improves the lives of every person you touch. So, just in closing, I just want to say my personal story. So, you know, when I first started, the idea of Vegas, when they mentioned that you go to Vegas, there was no way I was going. Like, it just wasn't even, it wasn't realistic. It wasn't even a thing. And then the more I thought about it, you know, didn't have the money, especially in the beginning, no childcare, didn't have the time, I was working. But something in me just had this gut, and I managed to scrape it together, you know, on a real budget, guys. And that first event of GTC was just mind-blowing. Absolutely, just the stage, the lights, people, the parties. Like, I absolutely believe that was the fundamental thing that's created any success that I've had in this business, from me just going to that event. And from that point on, I just made a mission just to put a little bit aside every week to make sure that it was a feasible thing. You know, I was going to earn money in this business because that's why I decided to join the business. And I was just going to put a little bit aside, you know, £20 a week, £10 a week. It went towards it every single, and that's what I do. I plan now and put it aside to make sure that I'm committed to going to the events. And it's the things that we do on the way. So, you know, right now, guys, I'm 32 weeks pregnant. I'm not like a martyr or anything, but it could be so easy for me this year to be like, oh, it's going to be so uncomfortable to fly, like it's a risk, like can't do it, whatever. But I'm committed. I'm that one that's going to be the leader that's going to be at that event first. And it could have been easy for me to have like a lovely, you know, direct flight. I'm there with my team. Like, we've had to do it on a budget. We've got crappy like connecting flights both ways. I'm going to be swollen up like anything. I'm going to look like Michelin Man by the time I get there, but I'm committed to going. I'm taking snacks, shakes, you know, minimal money. We're all doing it on a budget. There's like 5 of us bunged in a room when there doesn't sleep 5 because we're just doing what it takes to get there. Go to the supermarket, not buying, eating out. You know, it's important for us to be there for our business. And the bottom line is, you know, in terms of childcare as well, I know people will worry about childcare and worry about, you know, relying on family a lot. And that was a big thing for me. So, you know, spent time finding a reliable babysitter that I could rely on, not just for GTC, but for like, you know, events when I'm going to nation training and I don't have childcare. You know, don't make them your excuse. They absolutely are the reason why you need to go. Your children are the reason why you need to go. And the bottom line is really that, you know, I was ambitious and driven and knew that I had to be there at these events and be in that house that stays. So just consider for a minute, in my employed role as a buyer, my employer invested in me as an employee to go to China. That was a cost, you know, to source products, to sell to the end user. If he hadn't have done that, like, we wouldn't have had the latest products, we wouldn't have sold anything new, we wouldn't have done that. Like, you've got to treat this with that entrepreneurial mindset that going to an event is a business investment. You know, there's this whole story about us having to like pay for stuff. You know, no one's getting any benefit from me paying from going to GTC other than myself and my business, because all it's paying for, the tickets are paying for my food, my bag, my goodies, my products, and the training that was put on. That it's, you know, it's absolutely exclusive. It's thousands of pounds you would pay normally for training. So please just decide that you're going to have that like discipline, that, you know, no one's there to tell you you have to go to training. No one's there like say, oh, you've got the sack, but it's up to you to tell yourself you've got the sack if you're not going to turn up as an entrepreneur for your business when you don't feel like it. Getting up in the middle of the night or staying up till 12 on month end day, or, you know, I know Nicola, if she's on, getting up at 2 in the morning to do some Zoom calls when I'm pregnant and I'm tired, but I'm doing it because I want to help other people be successful, and I'm doing what it takes to do those online launches. And just in close, I keep saying just in closing, this is it. Leaders are the ones who know, the leaders in my team are the ones that I know I don't have to ask. I don't need to ask them if they're coming to Nation training. I don't need to ask them if they're getting on the Monday night Zooms. I don't need to remind them. They're the ones leading from the front. And just decide now, are you going to be that leader? Even if you're a team of one, how are you setting a precedent? So there is the opportunity for you to watch GTC live, to be part of it live. If you've not yet got your tickets and this has inspired you in any way, or this is decision making, or this is that point where you're like, something's got to change, I'm going to make that decision now for less than $99. So don't even know what that is in pounds, 60 quid. You can watch it live, like you're watching the Olympics live, like you're in the building. Switch everything off, like go halves with somebody and decide you're going to have a party at your house, because you are not going to feel the benefit of a recorded training on somebody's phone, on a voice note, or whatever it is. You're not going to be there. And the next best thing is that, and you have availability to the new products at a better discount. Make the decision now to move forward and change. So let's just finish with this, and you be the entrepreneur you deserve to be. Let's hope this works. Seamless link.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
I just realised none of you could see that video, could you? I'm going to play it again because it's only less than a minute.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait! Okay, now.
Right, so let me just try and get out this. You can go to your virtual conference. It's $99. Choose somebody now, connect with somebody, put it in the Do More page. Who wants to go halves? I live here, like, let's do it. Let's have a party at mine. Make it your mission to be there, because honestly, at these meetings, even when I've watched back at the virtual training, I've bawled my eyes out and known 100% the reason why I've decided to be in this business, to build a happier and better life for me and my family, or whatever that is for you, but you know and you'll believe that you're in the right place. Thank you so much for having me. Let me just stop my share. Yeah. Okay, let me just stop recording.